All right, we're back with Michael here from Caveman. They have temperature detecting stuff. Primarily, I'm most interested in this barrel right here that you can see is blue, and that's because they just ran it full auto.
So yeah, here at Caveman, our big focus is taking heat, which all firearms generate, and somehow find a way to put it to work. The simplest way to do that is for safety and also to keep all your gear nice and good. Think of like melting bags. We want to avoid that kind of stuff. So everything we sell indicates when something is no longer safe to handle or store through visual indication. So down here we have our flare rings. We've sold these for a while. You slap them on your barrel. They're a one size fits most. And then when they reach the no longer safe to handle or store temperature, they color change, giving you a quick visual indicator. It goes from simple barrels all the way up to 2-inch suppressors. You slap it on, it's good to go. On top of that, we moved on to crush washers and flat washers. So it's the same exact idea. You throw it in line with your muzzle device, or you can put it on a crush washer like we've got on this barrel right here. And when you shoot, your crush washer becomes actually useful by giving you an indicator that the barrel is no longer safe again to handle or store. So if you're shooting with other people, you don't have to keep track of what's been shot recently. Everyone just has a visual cue to say, hey, handle with care. On top of that, what these guys are is our smoke coating. We just launched this. We can coat basically anything you want. Doing it with Cerakote, you can do whatever pattern you want underneath. And then when you go shoot, once again, you get the same exact response from our coating. So it's not just a pretty face, but it is functional. The color change happens, which is nice and fun, but once it goes back to that resting black color, that's what's really helpful, because you don't have to do any guesswork, you don't have to do any barrel tapping or touching it. You don't want to touch something to find out if it's too hot to touch. And so that's what our whole company does, and we find new ways to implement methods to turn heat into data so we can have a better time at the range.
All right, so besides too hot to touch or unsafe, what temperature does it actually start to fluctuate at or change color at?
So this changes at 130-ish degrees Fahrenheit, and we found that temperature for a very specific purpose. If you go above that temperature, you enter a space where you'll burn yourself faster than your brain can process you're touching something hot. Because 130 is still hot, but you have like 20 seconds of time before you could actually burn yourself. But if you go too far below that temperature, you're in a space where you're not getting good data, because 120 is hot, but it's safe. So we didn't want our indicators to indicate something was unsafe when it was fine. And so 130 is low enough to be safe, but high enough to give you good data.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Very cool product.
Thank you. We've got 3 patents granted. We have a 4th one pending on temperature detection in firearms. So right now, we're just kind of throwing stuff at the wall, seeing what sticks, and reaching out to industry partners to see how they could see this tech being implemented in whatever they got working on.
Where can you pick this up right now?
So we have it through our website, cavemanllc.net. We sell the flares and the sparks and the crush washers. We also sell the flare rings on Amazon. And then the smoke is actually a licensing program. So anybody who's a Cerakote applicator, and that's what you do for your business, then you can license with us and we'll get you smoke, and you'll be able to apply the smoke coating to any of your custom projects.
Outstanding. Hey, if you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man.